Farm Guy here, and in this video we're going to show you how to use the AI worker to deliver crops and other things. That is something new to FarmSim22. Now, I've done videos on using workers in the fields and so forth, but this is something I don't think I've showed really in depth, and that's what we're gonna dig a little deeper into, the using workers in AI. And what do I mean about that is, when you go into your menu here in game on your map, you have this little driver icon here, and when you're just here, you can select a vehicle and create a job. Now, the best thing to do is to be in the vehicle, and once you're in the vehicle, you press your options button, and now you're in the vehicle and you can create a job. Now, before I go any further, this question was brought to me by one of my viewers, and there are a lot of Farming Simulator 22 videos on YouTube now and other places. Now, when you are watching a YouTube video or other video on Farming Simulator 22, there is a few things you should know before you go any further. So, number one, what is the video being recorded on? You can this game is available on PC, Mac, Xbox, and PlayStation, so consoles and PCs alike. Now, there are a lot of cross-play mods out there. Now, if you are on console and you are watching a video that's being recorded on a PC, there are a lot of things that they can do on a PC game that you cannot do on a console on Farming Simulator 22. So you have to be aware of this and cautious. Now, if you are on PC or Mac and you're watching a video, you can do anything you can see on any video. So, having said that, I do all my videos on a PS5, which is console. So if you are playing on a console, anything you see on any of my videos, you can also do. Now, when it comes to delivering product, the game has a built-in. Now, this is a built-in feature. This worker feature is built into the game, so this can be used by either PC players or console players. Now, there is also a mod available to PC and Mac players only called Courseplay. That is not available on console. So if you're watching a video and you see stuff being delivered and things going around without being in them, which I will show you on this, it's possible too, but you have to make sure if that person is using a Courseplay or a PC mod, or if the video is on PC, or are they using a feature that's crossplay or base game available. All right. Having said all that already, let's get into it right now. So I'm on Elm Creek, base game, original map by Giant Software on Farming Simulator 22. I'm on PS5. So this can be done by anyone playing any platform. Let's get into our vehicle. This is a base game JCB. This is a base game trailer. If I put my help windows on, let's just put a help window on and get this all set up. Now, there is a lot going on with this, and there's a lot that can go wrong with this. But first, we're in the vehicle, let's go up to our active workers. Now, notice at the bottom there's a bunch of buttons you can do. We can just go ahead and set a destination. Let's say we just want to send our vehicle somewhere. We can pick a target location, wherever that may be, and we can scroll in and scroll out with our triggers. Let's send them just over here, somewhere close by. So you press your R3. Now you pick which direction you want him to be pointed in. Press R3 again, and there we go. Active workers. Excuse me. He is now going to do his thing. Now, sometimes where you have the vehicle pointed originally is going to affect They often get stuck on things or get messed up by obstacles, or if you have other vehicles in the yard. These are all issues and problems that can happen. If you have traffic on, that also can sometimes be an issue where traffic will impede the movement. And as you can see here, he has managed to make his way, and there it is. He has completed the task. So you can use this feature if you want to send a worker to a field or somewhere you want to send just some equipment or whatever you might want to do. So let's go back over to the farmhouse and set up the next action. All right, so the next thing you can do is something that can be very handy. Is I have 15, almost 16,000 liters of canola in this silo. I want to deliver this to the oil mill. The oil mill on this map is right over here. There's the oil mill. Now I want to go off and do something else, take a nap, sleep, go fishing, whatever. So I'm going to hire a worker to do that for me. How do you do that? All right, so we're in the vehicle. We go press X, create a job. Now we have the top right corner, create a job. Now we can send it to go to somewhere, and you can actually select a target position, or you can go deliver. So deliver using the fast track, which we're in. Where do we want to deliver it? Well, unloading station. Let's say, let's pick the oil mill. That is what we want. The loading position, usually that defaults to your silo, and right now that's the only one. So if you have more than one silo, you can pick the loading where you're loading it from. Looping. What does looping mean? Looping or no looping? Looping means it will go to the oil mill and back to your silo and back and forth until there is no more product to deliver. So let's try that. No looping means it will go and deliver it and come back, and that's it. It won't continuously load and unload. So let's go looping, and now we have it all set. We have it to deliver. Say load, oh sorry, deliver, load and deliver, sorry. Load and deliver. Deliver if I already have the product in my... We're going to try the most complex one. There we go. So we have the pharma. We have corn, oat, no. What have we got in there? Canola. Canola is the one. So the pharma 400 plus OBI 1000, that is, you can see there, it's lit up in green. Canola, oil mill, looping. Right. Now that we got that set, let's go ahead and press our square button and start the job. Now let's watch to see if anything, when I first tried this, it would always get hung up on the silo, but it looks like that has been fixed. So there it goes. I'm not doing anything, I'm just watching. This is the AI, the worker doing this. Now they're going to hopefully deliver it to the oil mill. Again, if you have any vehicles or anything blocking his way, he's not going to be able to complete his task. So you have to make sure that the pathway that they are going to use is clear. I know that's kind of like, how do I know that? You don't really know that. I had picked a faster vehicle to speed this process, but I have found that if you use a base game piece of equipment for this type of delivery, it works or has less problems. Not necessarily no problems, just less problems. Some modded items like vehicles or trailers work, some of them don't work. for whatever reason. It's just not. Yeah, I don't know why. It's something to do with conflict with the programming or something. I have no idea. All I know is some of them work and some of them don't. So for your best possibility for a result or a good result, if you use a base game equipment. So far so good. We're lining up here, and again, I'm not doing anything, we're just watching, and he should unload the product. Excuse me. And once the product is emptied, it is a process. He's not going to take off until the trailer is fully in transport mode, as in fully retracted, and he puts the cover back on, and oh, looks like he's stuck. Yeah. All right, so that's the problem, is even on the base game map with base game equipment, there it is. Target is unreachable. Right. So, does it work? Sometimes, but not always. All right, let's go back to the farm. All right, so let's try that again. Create a job, load and deliver. Let's say keep that, but let's go to the Johnson's. Where is it? Johnson's Farmer. Oh, we can send it to the fast food. No, we can't. Johnson's Farmers Market, which is it should be over here, I do believe. Or where is it? Oh, there it is, over here. There it is. See, in red, it flashes red. So the loading point flashes green. The delivery point flashes red. And we say looping, but it would be only one. I only have enough left for one. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the job. Now, you don't have to be in the vehicle. And as you can see, this AR worker is blocked. Well, yes, that's odd. It is a really neat feature. However, I think the limitations of the game and the programming, it's as you can see, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Just like self-driving cars, as a matter of fact, it's a great idea. But if you remember the growing pains, the cars would stop and start suddenly. They would run into other cars. They would go into the ditch and do all sorts of crazy stuff. Now they've kind of ironed out some things, but so we can go off and go into somewhere else, and this will just carry on and do his thing whilst we do other things. Now, I do believe you can have up to 9 workers at a time. So now if you have a worker working in a field and you have a worker doing something else somewhere else, those all include, these are all active workers. So if I remember in Farm Sim 19, I think it was, I can't remember now actually how many you could have at once. But anyways, as you can see here, he's trudging along. We can even see it in our other map. There it is. Number worker I going off, and here he goes. So we'll meet you over once he gets to the farmer's market. All right, we have made our ways to the Johnson's Farmer Market. Again, I'm not driving. This is the AI worker I have sent here to deliver, load and deliver this product. And like I said, I tried this one first. It worked fine. So it depends on the sell point, where the unload place is at the sell point, all these things. And as you could see previously, even the base game one, he didn't like the oil plant, but it seems like he likes, or they like this one. We'll see if we'll see how that goes. Now, the more things you add, if you had 2 trailers on here, would they do that? I don't know. The more things you add, or the more complex the task, the more possibility of something going wrong and them just going like, no, any little thing, a butterfly lands on their hood, it's like, nope, I can't complete the task. So off he goes back to the farm. Now, as you can imagine, if some maps have heavy traffic, how that can affect traffic can be a little erratic sometimes. We got a person with a death wish here walking on the road. There's just, see this little bit thing, he's go this way, and then he suddenly decides that he doesn't want to go there, he wants to go this way. So even on their own maps, on the Giants' own original map that came with the game, the AI is a little bit sketchy and wonky. So we're going to meet you back at the farm. Right, so our worker successfully made it back to our farmyard. Now, what else can you do with this feature? Well, we have a Ross Lamash harvester here, and we have a field here that we own that is ready to harvest. So let's hop in and see what we can do with that. Create job, field work, or go to. Well, we want field work, and then when we go to target position, you press your X, and that is where you have to know what field you want. Let's pick a location right here. Let's go here and there, and then square, start job, and let's see what he will do. And now you can do with this, you can do this with anything, not just a harvester, but a cultivator, a seeder, whatsoever. Ooh, that was close. As you can see, harvesters are quite tricky because of the header. They might run into stuff. He almost ran into that pole, and of course he's going to take a while to get over there. And again, traffic may be an issue if you have a lot of traffic on your map. So the field's fortunately just over here. Yeah, we'll meet you over by the field. Alright, we are approaching our field, and already I have a vehicle that's very impatient behind me, bouncing on my back end here. So we should be... Oh, where is he going? Alright. You can see how if we have more traffic, this would have been very... So I'm not controlling him. He's doing his own thing there, and we have set. However, what is he doing? Oh, okay. Right. So I forgot to mention the header that I put on there was a tool height control header. So the workers don't actually lower those, so it's in the upright position. But as you can see, you can send a worker off to a field, and what is he doing? Oh dear. He is making a mess for sure. Perhaps a tool height control header was not the best idea. Is he even gonna... Oh, looks like he's gonna end up straightening out, but... Oh, he looks very confused. Right. So, oh, there we go. He finally straightened himself out. Is he gonna stop because he's... Oh, he did, because he totally messed up. All right, let's stop the madness. Stop the madness. No, stop. Oh dear. All right, so right. Let's turn that off. Okay, so hopefully that gives you an idea. Like I said, if you have a cultivator or a seeder, you can go into this menu. When you go to press X in this menu, it will give you a load and deliver or go to. Like you've seen with this one, if you go in here and you press X, it's field work. So if you're in a vehicle that has something connected, so let's do that. Let's do that real quick here. Let's take a medium tractor and just lease it. You do it with leased vehicles, I am sure too. Let's go cultivator, lease it. All right. So if we're here right now and we're here and create a job, you only got go to because you don't have anything attached to it. So once you attach a piece of equipment and you go back in here and press X, now you have the field work option again. So field work, we're in the Vario already. Target position is here. Let's pick a target position. Let's go this way and start the job. Press square and he should make his way over, to the field, and we'll meet you there. We have arrived at our farm, and okay, that's good. He is turning around, and it's probably gonna say because this is a cultivated field, right? Yeah, I forgot about that. All right, let's do that again. Now, because we have this field over here that needs cultivating, so let's see if oh, hold on, let's get this out of the way, because like I said, anything that could be in their way will hinder their movement. All right, this guy's not in the way, hopefully. Again, all right, active workers, field work, go down here, press your X, and let's start him here and there, and press square, and let's see what he does from there. Now, personally, I never use this feature because of the erratic nature, and a lot of times it will just not work. I do fairly frequently use the go-to feature where I want to send, say, a truck and a trailer, or I want to send a tractor. Where is he going? Oh, really? Blocked by an object? You gotta be joking. See, that's what I'm saying. This feature is sketchy at best. All right. Maybe it's this was in his way. I didn't think that was going to be in his way. So you can see the difficulties of this feature, even on a Giants. Oh, you know what? Maybe because I placed this down. This is not part of the map feature. Let's eliminate that and try this again. But this will be the last This is the last. All right, so we got there. We're pick a location, pick a direction, start, and see if he goes there now. Now, obviously, at this point, if you were playing, you would have just drove over there yourself, and he's going to run into the. What an idiot! Now that's a map feature that was there, part of the map, and oh my goodness. So. Does this feature work? Well, sometimes. Now, the usual way I use a worker is I set them up at a field, I press the circle, hire a worker, and they will work a field for you until they're done or until something stops them. So that is the usual way of using a worker, but as you can see, there are other options. Do they work? Sometimes, and sometimes they rarely work, and depends on the map you're on. Sometimes they never work on a mod. A mod map is very up, like it could work, it might not. Nothing might work. Some of it might work. As you can see here, a Giants software base game original map, it doesn't even always work. As a matter of fact, it works only sporadically and sometimes. But anyways, hopefully that answers some questions. And just remember that if you're watching a video, make sure that if you want to do what's on the video, that you are playing on the same platform as the video is, or the person that making the video is using crossplay or mods that are available on the platform that you are playing on. Having said that, I want to thank all you for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.